Following your inner voice is not the risk. Not following your inner voice is the greatest risk you take. Something within you tells you, go ahead and do it. Risk is not risky. Risk is not risky. I don't know how to explain this. Very risky to explain. You do not know the risk which you have not yet taken. You do not know the risk you have not yet taken. What people consider as a safe bet. A safe bet. Could be work, could be a place, any aspect. What you consider as a safe bet could be very risky. Very risky. Take up a job, they say it's a very safe job. You'll get regular income. I mean, it's okay. But let's say you lose a lot more by not taking the risk than taking it. You lose a lot more by not taking the risk than taking it. Many a times I'm saying, what you consider as secure can make you very insecure. You gather material wealth to make your life secure, which is right. Over a period of time, the same material wealth you have accumulated can make you very insecure. Now, you don't want to give it to the son-in-law who's after your wealth and not taking care of the daughter also properly. Or any aspect I'm saying. Could be it is the position you thought, if I become the CEO of the organization, it will be a very secure position. Now, it can make you very insecure. A partner, you thought this partner, let me tell you, my life is settled, it can make you very insecure. What you consider as security at a certain stage in your life can make you very insecure on another stage in your life. Watch out. Watch out. That's what I'm saying. That is when there is no security to life, how can there be security in life? When there is no security to life, how can there be a security in life? That's why many of these thinkers, they say the biggest risk is not taking the risk. The biggest risk you take is not taking the risk. Watch out, friends. Watch out. It is, when I took up to this path 25 years ago, fortunately, risk factor was not something I looked into. I looked into the willpower, the guts to pursue this was far stronger. Then, I still remember some people used to ask me, "How are you going to eat?" And I told them, like any one of you, when I go to a French restaurant for a fork and knife, it's an Indian restaurant, I use my hand. That is how, they know, how are you going to eat, survive? Prana and apana, that all those things is there in inhalation, exhalation. No. They thought I was mad. 25 years ago. You have no idea. Can I find a job for you? The kind of the suggestions they gave me. They were well-meaning. I'm not against them, and they're well-meaning. But all that I'm saying is, in the words of Matthew Arnold, for fearless virtue bringeth boundless gain. For fearless virtue bringeth boundless gain. It was so beautifully highlighted by the Indian team which won the test against Australia. Hardly any experience. It is so there's no fear. There is no ego. Let me tell you, where there is ego, there is also fear. And where there is lack of thinking, there is also a pursuit of herd instinct. Safe job. You get into government jobs, you don't need to work also. Not only you get a salary, you also get a pension. If you work, there's a problem. You don't need to work also. Very risky. Very risky. The risk, that's a risk, is not risky. What you consider as risk is not risky. What you consider as safe and secure can make you very insecure over a period of time. If not your life, observe others' life. Observe others' life. What was considered very secure? You thought this relationship is going to be very secure. Now it is making you extremely insecure. Extremely insecure. Who is he talking to for the last 1 hour? I don't know what all creates insecurity. You have no. It's a, what is considered, what is risk is. You have to experience it. It is the risk you have taken. That's why you lose a lot more by not taking the risk than taking it. I'm not talking about overconfidence here. I'm not talking about, look here, it is I don't care about the pandemic, I will go without a mask or without a vaccine, and that is stupidity. Risk in certain essential aspects of life, recast your thinking. Don't pursue the beaten path, the normal herd instinct. If I had pursued my business 25 years ago, I'd have been another businessman. Maybe I would have made money, more money. Maybe a little bit of employment I would have provided. But the impact, the legacy, the fulfillment, the joy I derive from what I do now, I mean, it's unparalleled. I said, till the last day of my life, till the last breath is there, I can be of service to people. I mean, that fulfillment you gain from this is phenomenal. If only let me take a risk-free life. Anyway, business is there, family business is there, I can pursue it. That notion, it is difficult initially. The risk, what you thought, you will be thankful. You'll be thankful that you pursued it. Risk is not risky. So watch out, friends. It is if only you can reflect on it, you'll be better off. See, if then you are clearing your path. Action first, you are clearing your path. You're taking a calculated risk. It is not a risk. It is you're following your inner voice. Following your inner voice is not the risk. Not following your inner voice is the greatest risk you take. Something within you tells you, go ahead and do it. You have not followed it. Greatest risk. Greatest risk. Because something told me I should have done that, but I didn't pursue it. For what? What will others think of you? That is the biggest risk you have taken. What will others think of you? Let me tell you, nobody thinks of you. If there is somebody who thinks of you, pranams. If somebody who thinks of you, prostrations to them. Nobody thinks of you. I remember reading an article of Boris Becker. Boris Becker, this was after his Wimbledon victories. His car, he says, a brand new Mercedes, there was a problem in the car and he was stuck on a highway. And it was, the weather was so terrible, he was stuck on a highway. And he said, I'm waiting for 3 hours in that highway outside. He said, I could have been Boris Becker, it didn't make any impact. He said, standing there as Boris Becker, 3 or 4 times Wimbledon champion, made no impact. I understood. I understood the value of what I have achieved on that day, he said. Especially in Europe and all, you are driving at 140, 160. No, who's going to stop and excuse me, sir, what happened to you? Nobody. No. Everybody was passing through that night. That 4 hours of struggling in that cold night taught me that the achievements belong to the tennis player in me. But the life I have to live that, he said. The life is independent. The achievements, it belongs to the tennis player in me. It's an interesting analogy for you. Then he said, then it grounded me, he said. That breakdown, it grounded me in thinking in the right ways. Risk is not risky. Watch out, friends.